So, for many years, I used to ask myself this question: what is up with all this blood? There is so much blood we see in the Old Testament, of course, in the New Testament too, until Jesus died, and it's kind of like, okay, there's a lot of blood. And I remember, I'm not proud of this story, but I think you need to hear it. So, once upon a time, I had issues with God, Christianity, the whole bit. And I was reading a passage from Exodus 29, about how God was saying that it's a sweet savor, with the sacrifice being burned, and how it was a sweet savor to him. And I took the Bible and I threw it. I threw it across the room. And I felt bad about it after, like immediately after I threw it. And I just felt so appalled that how can a loving God take pleasure out of something so disgusting? So it's not until today where things started to actually make even more sense. This is the verse that I read. So it reads like this: Exodus 29:18, and it says, "And thou shalt burn the whole ram upon the altar. It is a burnt offering unto the Lord. It is a sweet savor, an offering made by fire unto the Lord." Now, there's something here that you might appreciate hearing. So, fire, we see fire a lot in the scriptures, and God is a consuming fire. And this fire, it describes his presence, his love, how it's passionate, and this just huge love he has for all of us. But there's another level to the fire. Like the fire is also his, I can explain it. God is so crazy about you that he wants to allow you to grow and change and grow. And so we are, how can I put it, crafted like in the fire. Like we go through crucibles, we go through trials, we become purified, we become stronger, we become more resilient over the years. And this is part of the fire. And it's awesome, awesome, awesome. I mean, the process is not awesome, but it's awesome that we go through this, we become stronger. And in becoming stronger, people talk about hellfire. Hellfire, we're experiencing it now on some level. As we grow and become better people, those things that we go through, that's part of that fire that makes us better people. That's part of hellfire. So God is trying to say, I want you to be with me. I want you to be one with me. So that ram that's on the altar, he's saying that represents me. And I became sin on your behalf. I became sin and took it completely so you wouldn't have to be completely separated from me. And so when I became this sin, anything that keeps us away from God. Let me explain that, break this down a little bit. Sin is anything that keeps us away from being really intimate and close with God. That's really what sin is. Anything. So God is saying, some of you get that, some of you don't get that. Because I know you don't get it fully, and chances are we'll never get it fully, I became that separation on your behalf. So I am that ram. That fire that consumed that ram, that's my love. That's my glory. That's every. So I want you to be with me. I want you to have a chance. He's saying, I am so passionate about you that I want that sin to be completely consumed so we can be together forever. God is saying he is passionate, so passionate about you that sin is going to be obliterated out of your life, obliterated out of the universe. No more killing, no more rape, no more stealing. None of it. It's over. It's done with. So all of the things that you hurt over, that's the ram, and it's consumed by everlasting love. That's that fire that God is talking about. So I just wanted to encourage you with that today. So when you read that passage, don't do what I did, but back then, but you just know that God is crazy about you. We sing these songs about how his love and goodness is running after me, but that good that his goodness running after us really doesn't mean a whole lot if we're hanging on to the things that keep us separated from him, so we don't experience that amazing, powerful, passionate fire joy that he's got for us. Explosive.